Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The Diagnostic Trouble Code, DTC P0732, indicates a malfunction related to the incorrect gear ratio in the second gear of the automatic transmission for Honda CRV models from 2011 to 2016. This error might arise due to various component failures in the transmission system, significantly affecting driving performance. Key components involved include the transmission itself, which is responsible for managing the gear ratios, and hydraulic systems that control fluid flow within the transmission. When the system fails to deliver the correct gear ratio, it can result in poor acceleration and increased wear on transmission components. Identifying the root cause requires a detailed approach, beginning with data collection on freeze frame data and an onboard snapshot using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. Thorough troubleshooting is crucial to prevent further damage and ensure optimal vehicle performance. DTC P0732 reveals a fault where the second gear in the automatic transmission is not functioning as expected, typically indicating an incorrect ratio. This concerns the AT system, which is pivotal for ensuring that gears operate smoothly and efficiently according to vehicle speed and engine performance. The key components involved in this error include the transmission itself, specifically focusing on the gear mechanism, and the hydraulic fluid management system, which controls the pressure and flow of transmission fluid. The transmission is located underneath the vehicle, connected to the engine. It utilizes an array of clutches, gears, and hydraulic control systems to provide the right amount of torque for different speeds. Proper functioning of these components is essential for optimal vehicle performance and drivability, making timely diagnostics imperative when this DTC is triggered. There are several potential causes for DTC P0732 that should be investigated during troubleshooting. First, a low level of automatic transmission fluid, ATF, could lead to inadequate lubrication and shifting issues. This is often the first thing to check. Next, a clogged ATF strainer can trap debris and prevent proper fluid circulation, which can affect gear shifting. A stuck shift valve C might inhibit the transmission from shifting into second gear correctly, requiring repair or replacement of the hydraulic system or main valve body. Another critical area is the automatic transmission fluid pump. If it malfunctions, the necessary pressure for smooth operation may not be generated, resulting in errors. Lastly, stuck shift valves A and B can also contribute to the problem, indicating that the hydraulic system must be assessed thoroughly to restore proper function. The symptoms associated with DTC P0732 often manifest as noticeable driving issues. A harsh shifting experience may be felt as the transmission struggles to change gears smoothly, often causing discomfort while driving. Additionally, a slipping transmission can lead to reduced power delivery. The driver may feel that the engine is revving without a corresponding increase in vehicle speed. This could also be accompanied by increased RPM while in gear, indicating that the transmission is not effectively engaging the second gear ratio. Drivers may experience poor acceleration during this time, resulting in longer times to reach desired speeds, significantly impacting overall vehicle performance and safety. Close attention should be paid to these symptoms, as they serve as vital indicators for further investigation into the root cause of the DTC. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P0732 is to check the automatic transmission fluid, ATF, thoroughly. Start by warming up the engine to its normal operating temperature, which is indicated when the radiator fan activates. This ensures that the ATF reaches its proper viscosity for an accurate level check. Afterward, confirm that the transmission is filled to the recommended ATF level, as insufficient fluid can lead to inadequate lubrication and shifting issues. It's equally important to inspect for any fluid leaks beneath the vehicle, as these can quickly reduce fluid levels and affect overall transmission performance. Gathering this initial data is crucial, as it can prevent unnecessary repairs if the fluid level is the only issue. For the second troubleshooting step, testing the stall speed in drive D is essential. This involves measuring the RPM while the vehicle is in gear but stationary, allowing for a check against specified service limits. The stall speed should fall within the manufacturer's guidelines. If it does, it indicates that the transmission is functioning as intended in this regard. If the stall speed RPM is found to be outside the limits, it is a sign that the shift valve C could be stuck, which necessitates a deeper inspection into the hydraulic system related to this valve. In some cases, this may require repairing or replacing the main valve body or even the transmission if the issue persists, making accurate RPM measurement critical during this step. The third step in troubleshooting involves measuring the line pressure of the transmission. This pressure is vital as it regulates fluid flow to the various components within the transmission, ensuring effective operation. Checking this against service limits is crucial. If the pressure is within specifications, the system is functioning correctly, allowing you to advance to the next troubleshooting step. However, if the measured line pressure is found to be below the required levels, it often points to faulty components, such as the ATF pump and the regulator valve. In this case, it is recommended to replace the main valve body or the transmission itself to rectify the issue. This step ensures that the transmission can adequately build pressure, which is essential for proper shifts and vehicle performance. Next, the fourth troubleshooting step involves measuring the pressure of the second clutch. This pressure check is critical, since the second clutch engages during second gear operation, and any issues here could directly lead to the P0732 error. Similar to prior steps, this measured pressure must align with specified service limits. If it does, it indicates that the vehicle's transmission components are operating correctly at this stage. If the second clutch pressure falls outside of these limits, it's indicative of possible failures in the hydraulic system affecting shift valves A and B. In such cases, repairs to the hydraulic system or a replacement of the main valve body or even the entire transmission might be necessary to resolve the underlying issue, highlighting the importance of accurate pressure measurement. The fifth and final troubleshooting step requires the ignition switch to be turned to the on position, allowing access to the vehicle's diagnostic system. Clear the DTC with the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to reset any previously stored faults that may be affecting performance. Following this, conduct a test drive of the vehicle in second gear, while ensuring that speed exceeds 7 miles per hour, 12 kilometers per hour, and engine RPM stays above 1,000 for at least 12 seconds. This exercise checks the functionality of the transmission under normal operating conditions. Following the test drive, monitor the OBD status for P0732 in the HDS menu. If the HDS indicates failed, further repair is needed. If passed or not completed, you should conduct additional diagnostics or repeat the test drive. After addressing any component failures identified in the previous troubleshooting steps, the next phase is final repair verification to confirm successful resolution of DTC P0732. Begin by turning the ignition switch to the on/2 position once more to access the diagnostic system. Clear the DTC a second time with the HDS to ensure all previous data is erased, allowing for a fresh assessment. As before, conduct a test drive in second gear under specified conditions to verify that the transmission now performs correctly. Monitoring the OBD status for P0732 via the HDS will reveal whether the issue persists. Only if the HDS indicates passed can one be confident that the repair is complete and that the vehicle is free from issues related to the second gear performance. In conclusion, DTC P0732 indicates a significant issue with the second gear's incorrect ratio, necessitating a thorough diagnostic approach. It's essential to systematically follow the outlined troubleshooting steps to pinpoint the root cause of the issue, which may range from low ATF levels to faulty components within the transmission. The use of the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, at various points, particularly for clearing codes and monitoring OBD status, plays a critical role in the repair process. Furthermore, regular maintenance of automatic transmission fluid, ATF, is vital in preventing reoccurrences of such issues, emphasizing the need for routine checks on fluid levels and conditions. Overall, ensuring precise adherence to manufacturer guidelines and timely troubleshooting measures can enhance the longevity and performance of the vehicle's transmission system. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.